What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh and welcome to Thorium Gaming. So we're going back into the trenches and carrying on our journeys with Junior Warcaster Allison Jakes. And of course we have Bandit and Stabby. I think I'm going to call him Stabby. Our Lancer. Pretty awesome little light mech. And our trenchers. I don't think we've left anyone behind right now. Not that I can see anyway. But we started this mission off last time and we kind of ran over on time, so we're going to finish it off this time. And we have to finish clearing out this town of Khadorans. So it looks like we've got 2 for Winter Guard and a couple Iron Fang pikemen up ahead of us. It's going to be a bit to deal with, so let's just end our turn and see what the Khadorans do. They're going to get over and engage us. Limits our melee choices a little bit, and we're going to, of course, put a couple of points onto either of our warjacks, Bandit and Stabby. I like Stabby. We'll go with Stabby. Just so they can get some extra attacks in, and they may not need it, and may be able to slip around the corner and start engaging the other 2 Winter Guard. But, for right now, let's see what we can do about dealing with these guys. If we can end up dealing with these Winter Guard via our trenchers, or at least that guy, which brings Bandit out of engagement range, so we'll be able to move him and possibly shoot the Khadorans on this go. It's kind of a narrow pass, and warjacks, being what they are generally speaking pretty slow. So we'll just send Stabby up. That facing is fine. We just don't want them to get around behind us. And we'll go in and... his spear missed. Shock shield. Did 5 damage. We'll use one of his focus to finish off that Winter Guard. Which is fine. Let's see if we can get... I don't think we can get any of our trenchers in range this turn. But what we can do is kind of hunker them down into cover. And that's the Sarge himself. So we'll get him facing that way. Tight, narrow corridors. Not exactly great from any of our warjacks. Kind of searching for the word there for a minute. Now, we don't want to lose Sarge, and we don't want to leave him in any way exposed. We'll get one of our regular trenchers over in front of him. Face him towards the Khadorans too. I should do it for him. And this trencher grenadier, we can get him to get over to the barricade at the very least. I want to leave enough room for Bandit to possibly get up and take a shot. I don't think we're going to get it this turn, but you never know. So we'll just hop him up on top of this barricade here. Face him towards the Khadorans, and call that done. Now Bandit, oh, you're just out of range for the shot.
Lieutenant, yonder by the church. I'll be a gobbler's groom if there ain't one of them red spell slingers.
A Grey Lord.
Nosing about for something he is. Don't seem interested in us at all. Not that I mind.
Well, I'm interested in him.
So Grey Lords are kind of like Journeyman Warcasters in a sense. There are some Jack Marshals within the universe. I don't know exactly where that Grey Lord is. He doesn't appear to be anywhere on the map just yet. But if they've got a Grey Lord, that means we could be possibly engaging a Khadoran Jack. And Khadorans do not have light jacks. So that could be bad. Very bad. Now, I want to keep Allison generally safe, but I also want to keep her close to our warjacks so that she can do her thing on our next turn. With that, Khadorans aren't going to do much, so we'll just commit a little bit of focus to our jacks. Then we'll see about getting in range with our trenchers to do some damage. Selection for your units is a little bit off at times. I don't think it's going to get us close enough, and I don't really want to run. We have a long distance to cover, but that would leave us out in the open. So instead, let's grab Bandit, see if we can get him into a position to shoot. Our warjacks are our strongest soldiers on the battlefield. We'll run our Lancer up. I'm just going to use one of his focus. I want to keep Allison with the warjacks, just so she can use her spells if need be, or just generally be in range of them. Let's keep this Grenadier close by, and we'll send the other 3 up the left flank with Sarge. Well, the other 2 regular guys up with Sarge. Now, in the tabletop version of this, your trenchers and all this sort of stuff, they come in units, so you won't really see them acting singly like this. They will be in small squads, and warjacks tend to chew through them a little bit quickly. I do want to keep Sarge alive, though. All the little side characters in this kinda grow on you after a time. There's a lot of personality in all of the units in the game that you get. And generally speaking, unless you're dealing with a lot of AoE, which we don't have to deal with until we engage the Grey Lord, we don't have to worry too much about what's going on. So let's give Stabby and Bandit some focus, and keep moving up. Now let's see if we can get our our trenchers into a position where they can shoot. Doesn't look like it this turn. I don't want to crest that corner just yet. That's the only way Bandit's going to be able to shoot. I definitely don't want to put our warjacks on this side. Oops, that's the wrong thing. I want to select the trencher over here. We might have to take a couple of hits, which, while not great, is not bad either. We'll get the trenchers to go in and scout for the rest of our forces. Get this trencher grenadier right in behind him. Put Sarge up on this side of the barricade so he can help out. And then we'll use our warjacks as kind of a middle force. Stabby. Yeah, we'll get you to move straight up. We can't really do anything with you this round. We could run, but again, I don't want to expose us too badly. And this is why. Yep, there's a Khadoran Jack.
Don't kid yourself, Sergeant. This bear isn't moving!
Warjack! Juggernaut class, man. Heavy as they come.
The bigger they are, the harder they... Yikes!
Okay, so that's a Khadoran Jack. It significantly outclasses both of our guys, but we do have several advantages. One, it's being jack-marshaled by a Grey Lord. We have a Warcaster, even though she's a Journeyman, which, you know, that's fine. And we do have Bandit's double shot ability. That allows us to take a couple of shots and hurt those Winter Guard at the very least. And if we do things right, we should be able to use the stun shield, or the shock shield, on our Lancer, on Stabby, to deal with the Khadoran Jack. They have a thing called Disruption, I believe it's called, and it limits the enemy Warjack's ability to fight. Now, with those Iron Fang pikemen getting close to melee range, they do have those shock lances, or blast lances. Could knock down one of our jacks.
Yeah, I wish you were bigger too.
We don't need you bigger, Stabby. You'll be fine. You'll be awesome. You're the pride of Signar as far as light jacks go. Alright, so these trenchers, even though this guy's hurt a little bit, we're going to get him to come down and take a pot shot at that Grey Lord. Or the Winter Guard, sorry. And by eliminating him, we can use the rest of our Gravediggers to take some pot shots over at the Khadorans. Have we used the grenade on this guy yet? Not smoke bomb. We do have the rifle grenade. Range 10, deals 1 POW, AoE 3, lowers the target's arm, which is its armor, by 1 for 1 round. It can stack. I think we're going to save the rifle grenade for when we get engaged with that warjack.
Yes, ma'am.
But a pot shot against the Iron Fang pikeman is not a bad idea. And Sarge, we're going to get you to take a shot and see if you can finish him. I'd normally use a combined attack here, but we don't know what I don't know exactly where Stabby is going to get right off the bat here. I think this trencher is not in ranged location. If we move him here, we can take a melee swipe at the Iron Fang pikeman that's threatening Bandit. Unfortunately, he missed. Have we used the rifle grenade on this guy? We have not used the rifle grenade on this guy. So instead, what I think we're going to do, we're going to move him... Is there a spot here we can get line of sight? Is. So you are going to take a shot at the other Iron Fang pikeman. Not exactly a great thing. So the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to face Bandit towards the Iron Fang, just because we know that Khadoran Jack is going to be coming in. We're going to boost the hit on your first hammer strike. And we're going to give you a second hammer strike, see if we can hurt him. Didn't really pan out that way. But you know what? That's fine. And then if we move Stabby right here, he's in range of both of the Iron Fangs. Now, I'm really relying on you to kill this Iron Fang pikeman, Stabby. So there's an Iron Fang down, and see if you can hurt the other one. Crappy hit chance is crappy. Then we'll move Allison back over here just a tiny bit. Give you a pistol shot to see what happens. And now we're going to see the pain of the heavy jack coming in. And good, he missed with his blast lance. That is a big jack. Holy crap. Alright, so Stabby and Bandit will give you your focus for the turn. Now, what are the odds that we can get this trencher in range? Doesn't really look like we can. I'd really like to take care of this Iron Fang pikeman before we have to engage the Grey Lord, but we'll advance our trenchers out into the open just a bit. It's imperative we keep the rifle grenadiers alive. If we can keep them alive, we will be better off. We can hit that heavy juggernaut with couple of rifle grenades and see what they do. Does Sarge have any special abilities? No, just smoke bombs. Which, you know what, is not a bad idea. That'll help keep that rifle grenadier alive for a little bit longer. Alright, Stabby, do your thing. There's 5 damage. There's another 5 damage. And there's 3 damage. So that'll definitely set them back a tiny bit. Bandit, I don't want to move you too far up. Just stay in line more or less with Stabby. And then we'll get you to shoot. I want you to shoot the Grey Lord. Okay, that really worked. I don't know if that Jack is going to go inert now. Bandit, you may have just won us this map without even trying. That's a long-winded way of saying, good little warjack. And who says light warjacks aren't worth anything? Let's get that other rifle grenadier over here. Hopefully the enemy warjack doesn't move fast enough to actually get into melee range with us this turn. We'll just move Allison up. Get her ready. No, it seems even if he's marshaled, or isn't marshaled anymore, he doesn't go inert. But that is just fine. So what we can do... Can't use the rifle grenade from where we are, so let's see about getting our rifle grenadiers into a position. Have them fire those rifle grenades. The aim isn't to damage him, it's to lower his front armor a little bit. So that when our light jacks go and engage this heavy, we can do a bit of damage to him. This isn't Sarge, is it? It is Sarge. I want him to be the one doing the combined ranged attack. So we'll queue him up. Send our other trenchers out. Get them queued up into the combined ranged attack too. And hopefully have one of our trenchers actually do some damage to a warjack. This is our first chance to fight one. Now, do we have the ability to charge? Charge with a shock shield. I'm going to charge right over to there and see if we can disrupt him. And there's the disruption effect. Let's go for another shock shield attack and see if we can kind of keep him disoriented. Maybe we just leave the Lancer in combat with him for a turn, and then charge Bandit in on the next one. Okay, with him facing that way. It's going to be hard to hit because he's engaged, but if we do the double boost thing, we should be able to pop off some nice shots. Hopefully do something. Allison, we just want you to keep in control range and possibly take a shot. He cannot move now without giving us a free strike, so a critical with your pistol is definitely a good thing. Ooh, 9 damage on our Lancer. That definitely stings. There's another 4. And he's been made stationary by that Frost Axe. So Allison's going to have no focus left on her this turn. However, one thing we can do is stack up our trenchers to do a combined melee attack with all 5 now that our guys have used their rifle grenades. Hopefully, they'll be adding enough to Sarge's base attack to allow this to follow through. It's the only real advantage of infantry is getting them all together and firing off as a combined unit. Alright, Sarge, where are you? 8 damage from a combined ranged attack. Alright, Stabby. Shock shield, and we're going to boost it. And you still missed on a 95. No damage on the strike. And no damage on the shock shield either. It's only got 6 hit points left. I kind of want to charge, but it's not letting me. There we go, charge attacks. There's 1 damage. There's 3 damage. Now, it is a bit risky to send Allison in, but we need to finish this before it completely scraps our little guy. And taking away some of its attacks off our little guy is more or less the point. And we're going to overload our Lancer's Cortex and hope that he can finish him this turn. Shock shield, boost it. No damage. Boost your spear doubled. There we go.
Toughest brutes on 2 legs they are. No slight intended.
Any idea what he was looking for, Sergeant?
Not a clue, ma'am. But I'll tell you what I do know. You see one of them Greylord bastards, you're gonna see more.
So Stabby didn't like that little comment from the Sarge too much. And we lost nothing, but we killed 76 points worth of stuff. Can't believe we fought a juggernaut in close combat and didn't completely lose. And this is a combat positioning bond. When Bandit makes a ranged attack during its activation, you may advance up to 2 squares. Okay, so he just got a little bit more mobile. Good job, Bandit.
With the town secured, Commander Sturgis was ready to board the 1st Battalion as soon as the train was made ready to travel. The men marched through the night, and by dawn were loading up. It being a 2-day round trip by rail between Fisherbrook and the coal mines, the commander estimated we'd be able to move the entire 29th to Major Brisbane's location within a fortnight. The sergeant had been right, though. That wasn't the last of the Grey Lords we would see. What we didn't know was what they wanted, or what they were willing to do to get it.
I'm sorry, Allison. It was too soon to put you in that kind of danger alone.
I know I could have done better, but I handled that juggernaut.
Allison, you performed admirably. The mistake was mine. I was too concerned about the delay caused by yesterday's ambush, and as a result, I underestimated the threat ahead. Always trust your instinct, Allison. The battlefield is a dynamic environment, constantly changing. Never be afraid to alter plans. You are too important to Signar, Allison. Too important to me.
Well, that's a touching moment.
We're under attack! Khadorans at the gates! The right to breach the walls!
Let nothing near that train.
Commander, I can fight.
Without that train, we lose the Thornwood. Guard it at all costs.
Alright, looks like we gotta dig in and defend a train.
I'm going to be a journeyman forever. How am I supposed to prove myself if I'm going to be left behind like a child now?
Some Winter Guard on our right flank? Left flank?
Maybe you could start with that lot, man.
Alright, let's check out the battlefield before we get too into this. So I'm not seeing anything down this way. Not in particular, anyway. Nothing down in the town square, but I'm guessing that that flank isn't going to stay secure for very long. So we got 4 Winter Guard over here. So we definitely want to give Bandit a fair bit more focus than our Lancer. So we'll commit that to them. I want to keep you in control range, Bandits, but I don't want to just leave you standing still. What's Allison's control range like right now? Okay, it's the red square where she's standing. I believe, anyway. Alright, Bandit, go up and advance. Let's just take a little pot shot at that Winter Guard right there. Not good enough to kill him, but that will be. Since you killed a guy, we could advance you. Just keep you facing that direction. Kind of exposed your back to that Winter Guard over there. Not really seeing anything else that I gotta be worried about right now, but I'm almost positive the Khadorans are gonna come from the other side too. So let's take this trencher. Let's get him into cover over here. It's not ideal, but it's something we can do for now. And we'll leave these guys here to guard our rear. Allison, you can just come up and take cover here. I think that's all we're going to do for this turn. I don't think they're going to shoot at us for the start of this turn. But they are moving in kind of a position that gives Bandit a lot of shots. Sorry, Stabby, but you're kind of getting the short end of the stick here. And my instincts proved right. Yeah, we've got Khadorans on our rear. I don't want to go down and advance towards them, so what do we got? What are we looking at as far as Khadorans down here go? Ooh, an assault command... Ooh, 2 assault commandos. Specialist infantry. Yeah, we definitely want to take care of them sooner rather than later. Let's see if Bandit can deal with these guys. Move him right there. We'll face him towards the enemy. I think we'll skip the extra activation if we kill somebody. I want that guy down first. But we can kill him with a trencher. He gets 2 shots per turn, even though we give him 3 focus. You should note that. Okay, why can I not click on... Ah, here we go. Let's deselect it. I don't want to use the out-of-turn activation, though. Guess it's a non-negotiable thing. Which means he's going to be bouncing around a little bit. Let's have this trencher take a pot shot at that winter guard. Finish him off. This trencher, you have nothing to shoot at. I keep forgetting it's the wrong button. Winter guard is full health. This trencher, however, that's not what I wanted. The camera kind of screwed that up. But he has no shots either. Oh well, guess that's that for him. Can this trencher get into a position where he can shoot both of them? I'd rather not advance him too much, but we can bring him over near Bandit. And try to kill that guy. Definitely takes care of things on that end. Sarge, we'll just get you to go take cover with your troops. We'll leave Stabby in cover right now. Just gotta defend. Intercept the mysterious Signarin. I don't even know what that's about yet. I'm guessing we'll find out soon enough. Assault commandos are their equivalent to trenchers. They jump into the fray. Kind of like our guys do. Do you have a shot? You do not have a shot. So instead, bounce you up here, and we'll get a combined ranged attack on this guy. And hopefully we won't have to use Bandit at all to finish off this last Winter Guard. And it looks like we're still going to have to use Bandit to help finish him off. I want to keep you in range, but I also want to move you. Alright, Bandit. Do your thing! And there's more Winter Guard over there. I guess we'll just move them forward a little bit. These guys are probably nowhere near in range yet. Got a long way to go. Our Lancer's been sitting pretty idle, though. Let's... 2 Assault Commandos, 3 Trenchers should be able to handle that. Kind of reading the mission objectives over here. We're going to have something else to deal with not too long from now, so let's keep our jacks close to our Warcaster. We'll wait for those assault commandos to get in range of our trenchers. Sarge should be able to take care of them. And there's a couple of Winter Guard. Okay, that was different. That looked like a gun mage. Now where was that? Pistol mage, actually, I think is what they're called. Corporal Rourke. Apparently we have to keep him alive. So these guys combine a form of magic with special pistols and ammunition. If we gotta keep him alive, well, we might have to send Allison in one warjack. Bandit can't get in range to shoot those guys just yet? That would be out of command range. The assault commandos will be coming up shortly, so let's run Bandit back over here. Then we'll take Allison and Stabby to go deal with whatever's coming after Rourke. Now, where can we put her that will leave both warjacks in range? Right there should be good, so she can give some focus to Bandit this turn. And we'll just wait. The Khadorans are getting closer. 3 trenchers should be able to handle 2 Winter Guard. And Sarge with 2 trenchers should be able to handle a couple of assault commandos and some more Winter Guard. That's a lot of Winter Guard coming in.
Hold the train! Farca now! Assault commandos! Hold your breath, mates!
Wait!
I say, hold the bloody train!
Keep those commandos off him!
Alright, so it looks like a couple of assault commandos. We'll give Bandit and Stabby a couple of focus each. Then we'll set up to deal with these guys. 74% chance to hit and 3 to 5. There's a good critical. There's a Winter Guard down. Can you hit that Winter Guard from here? 62% chance. You missed. Now, are these guys going to be in Bandit's range on this turn? No, they will not. Are they in range of any of our trenchers? Does not appear so. So what we'll do is we'll run Bandit over here a little bit. Make sure he's facing the proper direction so he can help on the next turn with those assault commandos. Where is that gun mage? Okay, he's 1 street over and 1 street down. I don't want to run Stabby too far. So instead, let's use Allison to determine his range. She goes there. That'll extend the range for command. And allow Stabby to get in a position to cover the gun mage. And then we can pull Bandit back to help or do whatever Bandit needs to do. Might as well stay dug in on our end. It's just a single assault commando for right now. Maybe 2. When Stabby gets in range, he can use that lance of his for some very explosive effect. Hopefully Bandit will be able to deal with what's coming without focus. There's just so many Winter Guards showing up. Okay, you better hightail it, dude. So those assault commandos are catching up to you pretty quick. So we'll commit that much focus to him. I don't want to charge attack, I want ranged attacks. Could do 5 to 9, so this won't kill him. But if he kills the assault commando, that leaves our trenchers free to do a lot more. We can advance him just a little bit and get him engaged. So we have to keep Rourke alive. There's 2 assault commandos. Assuming that they move up and take some pot shots, he should be able to make the corner, in which case Stabby and Allison can help him. This is where I'm getting a little worried. Do we have any rifle grenadiers? They are all normal trenchers. Okay, so let's see here. Got one guy with 9 health. They all have 9 health. So take a pot shot there. And he's got 1 health and didn't die. I think that's a Sarge right there. 4 damage on him is not the greatest in the world. It's a low chance to hit, but it's better than nothing right now. Send the other trencher over. Get him to bayonet that other commando. We're going to be taking some hits on this turn no matter what we do. You are right at the edge of command. We're actually going to wait and see what happens with that gun mage. That killed one of our trenchers. Thankfully now those Winter Guard are going to be in position for Bandit to do something if Sarge and his trencher buddy can take care of them. And now we've got assault commandos coming out of the woodwork. And even more Winter Guard. Oh, don't go into the...
No ticket, I'm afraid. But I'm willing to work the passage.
Alright, so we'll commit that. Lancer, do not... or Trencher, do not let me down. You let me down. Sarge, show him how it's done. Ah, man. That's the way to do it. Bandit, get your butt back over here and help out the guys on the north, because they've already lost a friend. That's a good little warjack. I'll cover you. And will probably allow us to get Allison slightly closer. And if we use Energizer, we can advance our Lancer up a tiny bit, and advance Bandit up a tiny bit. Should keep them both within range of her command. Alright, that works. So if these assault commandos come in next turn, we should be able to deal with them. This trencher, we're going to get to shoot down at one of these Winter Guard. It's a good shot for 5 damage. I'm really relying on Sarge and the other 2 trenchers there. If they don't hold. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. Taking a critical hit from him on the free strike. Not exactly what I wanted to have happen. but it reverses him a little bit so he can't get charged next turn. And if this trencher could hit the broadside of a barn, we wouldn't be in a messy situation like we've got here. And Stabby, we're going to put you here and face you towards the assault commandos coming in. That should do it for our turn. Unless I'm missing someone. Well, looks like pretty much it. So, let's see what... Ooh, that's a 6 damage shot. And a special attack from him. The assault commandos are coming in. Are they going to get close enough for Stabby to engage without being out of command? And that's a Grey Lord. We really, really need that gun mage to fall back. Like, immediately on his turn, and possibly take a pot shot while he's running. Can't have our Lancer getting frozen twice in 2 missions. And more Winter Guard coming in for the rear edge of the train. Sarge, you better get your boys back into cover and deal with this.
Signaran Reconnaissance Service. At your service.
Commander Sturgis didn't brief me on any CRS attachments.
As well he shouldn't. Lieutenant.
Jakes?
Of course, Lieutenant Jakes. That's because no one knows we're here.
Except the entire Khadoran Empire, apparently.
Well, yes, about that. I can explain that...
Explain then.
It appears I've got something that they want very badly. Something you very badly do not want them to have.
Alright, so let's overcharge our Lancer. Give 1 point to Bandit. Let's start up over here. You should be able to charge these guys. That'll do a fair bit of damage. Whack him with your shield, which didn't do as much as I was hoping. Alright, he is officially out of command range. I want you to be able to charge. Doesn't look like you can. So let's move you in, and see about getting you to finish off the one that's got Bandit engaged. That helps out immensely, because now Bandit can move in a very specific spot, possibly kill off another one. Face this way. Bandit's basically been taking pot shots this entire round. Which, you know what, is okay with me. But it keeps him within a little bit more of the command range. Is that going to be able to hit both of our warjacks? That should hit both of our warjacks. Keep them in range of Allison so she can give them focus. Alright, Mr. Missing Pants. Hit something for a change. Thank you! It's about time. It's not like we're giving you old school muskets. These are chambered rounds. Our low health trencher. Get back into cover and take a pot shot. Which he's going to miss. Alright, Sarge, finish off that Winter Guard. There we go. That takes care of a lot of the damage. Do I have control of him? I do indeed have control over the gun mage. So let's get him over into cover. Face him this way. Then we can start falling back a little bit. Well, we're not leaving Stabby out there to deal with all this stuff alone. We're going to have him fall back in pace, too. He's just keeping the assault commandos away from all of our fun people. And they're really intent on surrounding him. Hoping this is the last of the Khadorans. Because that's a lot of them. And our Lancer is in a particularly bad spot. We might have to bring Bandit over to help. In fact, I think that's what we're going to do.
It's so important that you've got every Grey Lord in the Iron Kingdoms after you.
In my defense, there aren't nearly as many of them now as there were when all this started.
You didn't answer my question. What is it?
Let's finish this business first, shall we? Then it's all yours.
Alright, so we're going to definitely overcharge Stabby. We're going to give some more points to Bandit. Bandit will be able to take a shot from there as we move him a little bit closer. It's going to take him a turn to get into the fight. But if he can kill a Winter Guard, he can kill a Winter Guard, which will allow him to move into the fight a little bit more. Now, before we get our Lancer into the thick of this, we can use Rourke to do some fun stuff. So we have a Runeshot Snipe. It uses his Mage Lock pistol with +4 range. A Critical Brutal. Make a ranged attack using the Mage Lock pistol. This attack does an additional 3 damage on a critical hit. 33% chance to do that. Thunderbolt. Enemy units hit by the attack are pushed 1 to 3 squares directly away from the attacker. On a critical hit, the enemy unit is knocked down after being pushed. That's an anti-warjack shot. And Phantom Seeker. Make a ranged attack using the Mage Lock pistol. This can target any model in range regardless of line of sight. When resolving the attack, ignore concealment, cover, and intervening models. So that's what we're going to do. And hurt that Rune Lord for a bit. We'll bring Allison over. She's not got any extra defense because she has no focus on her right now. But if we can shoot a little bit to wear those guys down, that would be fine. We have no additional Khadorans coming in from the, what I'm going to call the northern end of the track. So Mr. McMissing Trencher, please be good this time. That would be being good. Congratulations. You don't suck. I keep forgetting the control schema to the game, and it's a little annoying sometimes. It's not that the schema is bad, it's just I'm very, very silly when it comes to controlling everything. Alright, those trenchers have taken care of everything up north, and we've got 2 Winter Guard coming in from the south. Come on, trenchers. If you can knock out one of them, then the next turn this should be fine. Well, 1 health is not bad. Now the big fight. There's only a little bit of damage. There's one of them down. Definitely want you to kill that Grey Lord off. And that's everybody for this turn. And I think that's where we're going to call it for this week, guys. It's going to be a habit with this series to ramp up the action a little bit so that it's a little bit more fun when we come back. So Jake's, Rourke, and her warjacks are going to deal with the last of the assault commandos. Hopefully Stabby stays with it. And we got 2 Winter Guard from the south that these 2 trenchers up north here are going to come in and hopefully help out Sarge and the others with. We've already lost 1 trencher, and we could lose a second. He's got not a lot of life left. But we'll see how it goes. So if you like the video, guys, consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, be part of our community, just hit the subscribe button and make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. Remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.